What's happening, man? I'm the Maniacal Menace, aka Kyle Smith, and I'm with Antidote.com, and I'm sitting here with Chop Lansky and Johnny James.
That's him. That's him.
Nice to see y'all, man. Nice to see y'all. And this is your nephew here.
Real talk.
All in the family. Keep it. That's dope. That's dope.
Really, his mom is my sister.
Okay.
Out of all my dad's kids, I was the youngest.
Okay. From when I walked in, you was shooting your video. Sweet Johnny James. Is that?
That's right.
Oh, and automatically stuck in my head. That's the song I'm gonna be having in my head for the weekend. Like I love you. So, what got you into actually being this person, Sweet Johnny James?
It actually came naturally. I mean, really honestly, my real name ain't Johnny James. My real name is Johnny Johnson. I was named after my dad.
Okay.
But he had so many women. You feel me? And outside kids to where my mom, I'm the only one kid from that woman that he had.
Oh.
Her last name was Johnson. So she was really upset about all the other kids, so she made me take her last name and gave me his first name.
So how many other kids were there besides you? How many siblings?
Well, when I got to that house in Bishop Woods, I had 8 older sisters. Well, 7 older sisters and 1 older brother. And one of my older sisters was his mom, so I'm the youngest. So now they made all us, but then like by the time I turned 5 or 6, he'd take me for rides and be like, whatever you see, if you ever want to ride with me anymore, don't repeat nothing you see. So then I know we went right across the airline, and I got another 2 little sisters.
Wow.
Right there. So imagine, it's a a guy gonna do what they see coming up. You feel me?
Right.
We ain't got to meet yet. This the real Johnny James. So then I found out later on I got another brother sister in Baton Rouge. So that's 4. Added to us, added to 12. Well, no, added to us 11. That's 15. I got another brother.
15.
I got another brother we found out about later.
Daddy dropping dick.
16.
Come on.
16. The real Johnny James influence.
Jesus.
Ask about him in Prairie, all the way to Baton Rouge.
All the name known. That's nice. So how the raspiness from your voice, which gives your music just this soulfulness to it, like where does that come from? Like has it always been there?
Well, my daddy, my mom always was gospel for the household at Maple Chain. We ain't got that chapter 2. Me and Leroy Green already talking about it, you know what I'm saying? That's my writer. So we already talking about it. That chapter 2, you'll find out about Maple. That's who took me in and raised me as her own. That's my mama. She my stepmama, but she my mama.
Right.
So my daddy's voice is already worse than mine. She's humming the gospel. He humming the blues. I remember all the time, he ain't nothing but a weenie. He remember you heard from me all the time. One of the songs he'll sing all the way through the time. So it played in my head. So I was in 8th grade, I think, my science teacher, Miss Godown. She said, by the time you're 21, you'll need one of those things from your throat because you won't have any vocal box recorder. And really, I halfway believed it. But she didn't know I inherited it.
Yeah.
God gave me.
This what derives this blues rock. Is what you?
Wow, that's what you call my music.
That's what I got.
I thought it was Pinky Ring music.
Well, Pinky Ring music is Johnny James.
No, Johnny James is Pinky Ring music.
Johnny James is Pinky Ring music.
I'm sorry about that.
No, that's perfect. So, like, it wasn't always Johnny James.
No.
So, you went before as Mutt?
He going now.
I mean, I'm there. I got the information.
Dog, the people.
Mutt the Don.
How you know all that?
What you mean? Hey man, they hit me the game and I'm like, I like this. Let's get it.
Well, when I first started rapping, I might have been 19. I graduated from high school. I was cutting hair off Greenwell Springs. I was freestyling the track in the shop. I ran into a guy named Cliff. He was off Forest Heights out there in Glen Oaks. So Cliff would bring me to the studio and let me rap. I didn't know the whole time I had this guy they call Heavy on the track. We talking this in 2000, 2001. And so everywhere I went, I'm like 19, 20 by this time. So that means Chop probably like 13, 14. I would bring Chop everywhere with me. Him and Chopper too. So we ended up running to Heaven. Oh my God. I didn't know it could really happen. This dude, he produced a track that is still relevant to this day. So when we did that track, we knew I did a bunch more with him and went further and further. I ended up getting a contract. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm the one. I'm the loose cannon. You feel me? I couldn't wait. I signed the contract. He made Heavy still was humble enough. Heavy still was humble enough to make the demo for me. So I got a little contract. I did some songs with Boosie. Ended up doing one with Webby, Fox. I worked with everybody. But somehow I still stayed down here.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it, I think Baton Rouge had a better shot. Johnny wasn't, listen, I'm still talking about Johnny. Mutt wasn't, I wasn't ready to take the chances some of those guys take to get in the rap game.
Right.
As far as, you know what I'm saying, penitentiary chances. But sooner or later my time ran out. Now we're talking about it went from speed it up, 27, 28, 29, and I'm like, whoa, you're getting older, what you gonna do now?
You need to do something.
Still, no buzz. We pushing, I dropped with like, maybe 16 mixtapes? Between that time, we dropped maybe 16 mixtapes. He had like 4 solos, I had like 7 solos. This dude would just sit up there and let me go over and over again. So, finally, I got tired of it. I said, I'm gonna push it. Everything I rap, I'm gonna live. And I was doing some things that, you know what I'm saying?
Not proud of it.
It was, I'm proud of it because it made me who I am now. If I wouldn't have felt the way I feel, you would not be getting what you get.
Right.
So I got caught up. And that's what Heavy was telling me. He was like, I'm not gonna get into that. He was like, you got one more chance. He said, I got some shit going on with these blues. You know what you're capable of. Don't you rap another song? I'm like, whoa. He said, I'm telling you right now, you rap another song, you ain't gonna be able to do it. Trust me. And I'm looking at what I got going on, but I'm like, I'm not gonna leave this guy hanging. This dude have been hanging with me forever, but it's like, do or die, just do this. As independent as this kid, I went to holding on to him for a minute. It was that bad. So I gave it a shot, like 2 years ago, I think it was 2015, 3 years ago now. We recorded the China. The whole time, one thing I do, I trust Heavy with my life. I tell him all my business, even when I was with other people. We stayed in contact, non-stop. We talked all over through the years. My last mixtape I recorded, he was on there. So he's telling me, you're gonna be something. I'm like, dog, I can't wait. Keep me in the studio. He said, just wait. It's different. He said a rap song only lasts 30 days. He said a blues song lasts 30 years. And that's when I stopped.
Blues is heavy.
I went checking YouTube. I'm looking at these guys' views. I'm looking at the rapper views. I'm not ready to do what those rappers are doing. I ain't got no more strikes.
Right.
This guy changed my life. So then, all of a sudden, he wrote a song, and I knew. This now, I knew it was on. It's called Something to Prove. He called me one night, he got the track, it's Something to Prove. I'm like, oh, let me, all right. And when we did that one, I know, which is the video we about to shoot, I know this the song gonna take us to the next. We about to change the game. We about to change the game.
That's what it is. People want to hear something different. They don't want to hear something always the same and everything like that. So definitely what you're doing is definitely like at what point in time did you and Heavy actually connect? You vaguely spoke upon it, but like at what time did you actually like meet Heavy? Like, hey, this is Heavy. Hey, I'm Johnny, or whatever you went by at that time.
I was going by Game. My name was Game. Man, I'm not lying to you. They used to call me Game. Game Genie.
Game Genie.
My whole clique thugged out with rags and beanies. And every time you see me, I'm chief and loaded up fiending. And I can sense it when a nigga is plotting and scheming. Cause I'm the Game Genie, the fucking Game Genie. So what? Who gives a fuck, you the Game Genie? Real shit. And I didn't realize that until I started making blues.
Right.
My whole rap career, I was caught up to myself.
Yeah.
So he was able to listen to this character. He created this character, really Johnny James. But he made it to where I could be caught up into my own shit.
Yeah.
And people could relate. I don't know how he knew it. So I'm able to do what I love. Be caught up into my own shit.
Right.
And the people are getting what they want.
Nice. That's dope. Like, all right. So, you yourself, you cut. Are you still cut hair?
I still cut hair.
Still cut hair.
Pour concrete.
And you pour concrete. You cut hair and you have your own concrete company. Like how long have you been doing all of this? Well, concrete mostly.
See, you might not understand this terminology, but my daddy taught me how to run a trolley machine when I was 6 years old.
Oh, okay, that's dope. Now, I mean, I'm in the construction field as well, so you actually hands-on. Instead of just investing, you actually in the field, like actually laying the concrete yourself.
Man, you can call me when the yard ain't nothing but grass and it's unlevel.
Yeah.
But by the time I'm through, you can put a basketball court on.
That's being multi-faceted.
So I pull house slabs to driveways, to sidewalks, to patios, to swimming pool. I even lay brick. I even lay pipe. See, they don't know about that part. When they hear me say lay pipe, they think I'm talking about putting that yeah. But I'm talking about I really lay pipe. I'm nighttime. So when they talk about I could have poured concrete and I laid pipe. I ain't saying it like this here. I'm talking about I used to do underground construction.
Underground, yeah.
So if you took me, like I worked for a white man for maybe 9 years. That's when I really said the rap game ain't working. I got married. I said I'm gonna take care of my family. The woman got in my head. Everybody that try to rap, you can't have a woman in your head. No. Anybody doing anything positive, music, whatever, you can't have a woman in your head. Vice versa, man, woman. Do your shit alone or somebody that's rocking with you support you. So, not saying my ex-wife didn't support me, but I'm saying my ex-wife was not supporting me. So, what I'm saying whenever I did that, I took care of my family. I fell back from the rap. Chop took over. Cause I caught a lick, I went to jail. You feel me? So I had to do like 6 months. So that's when he came with his first solo. So Heavy produced it. You can hear it if you go listen to this called First Shot. I'm on the intro talking to him from jail. And I did not believe it was gonna do the numbers it did. Man, I come home from jail, we had a party, I said, oh my God. Chop had it packed wall to wall. So then I knew we had something going. All this time I'm telling you about, we're just linking up with Heavy as far as rap. We're 7 years into the game, I never came to do. I went to True Dog for a couple years. Notice I didn't say anything about that because I wasted time. You feel me? So now Chop is older. So now he's swinging with really, we got it going. We got the juice right here in Gonzales. You feel me? But what is Gonzales? We're talking 10 years ago, it's not half as big as it is now. We're growing. But back then, rap, Gonzales, we was the first ones. So he held it down for so long that we went to doing some duos together. We started Block Chopper Music, a label with just me and him. BCM, Block Chopper Music. That's when we started that, when got all the paperwork done, everything. That's when we was doing our own thing. He was doing the engineering, taking care of all the tracks. Really, I just ran around loose like I'm doing now.
I heard there was a third Chopper that y'all also had.
Chopper 2?
Chopper 2.
Right. Your Highness. Which is also my nephew's first cousin.
Okay. Man, y'all just, it's real deep in the family.
Real talk.
Right. So, back at Chop, man, how long you been at this, man?
At least 12, 13 years, man, since I first did my first professional record.
At what point did you feel like you actually started to have a stride going?
I would say it was at least after my second project I put out. First project I put out, it was with Heavy. It was called The First Shot. He produced the whole thing, and I mean, we did a little run with it. It did real good in my Gonzales, Ascension Parish area where I came from. And my second mixtape, it was called Grind Mode. And I called it that because I learned a lot from the first project that I did. So it kind of put me in that mode. And so I really ran with it, and it kind of made a name for me to keep pushing around town with it. So I mean, that's kind of why I really started it with that, my second project.
So what keeps you motivated? What keeps you at this for so long? What keeps you moving?
With the music, is basically I got a love for it, bro. Honestly, when I hear, that's why like right now I don't actually have a favorite rapper, because I like certain songs, and it's the feeling that it gives me whenever I listen to music. Like, I really get high off of music. I could ride around and listen to, if it's a good song, I could listen to it over and over, and I'm gonna feel good about it. So it's really, just the feeling of it itself.
Right. So out of all this time, like, who would you say is your biggest inspirations into actually being Chop?
My biggest inspiration?
Yeah, who inspires you to continue this?
As of right now, honestly, it didn't change throughout the years, my inspiration, but right now I have one son, and my kid, he keep me pushing. He keep me pushing. He keep me pushing.
So, I see you the nephew of Johnny James here.
James, yeah,
and how does that look when, is that somebody that you look up to, or is that somebody that just, does it push you to see him do as what he does? Definitely. For you to continue to do what you do?
Definitely. I started off sitting under him and watching him work and elevate. So I mean, it basically pushed me to do the same thing. If I was in the studio and he was recording a song, a lot of the times it was a song I wasn't on the song at all. Yeah. But I was the one that's in the corner with my notebook. I'm writing to the beat too. Right. I know I'm not getting on the song, and I actually did that until I was able to get on one day. Yeah. I probably wrote the 20, 30 songs that they did, and it was one day, if I'm not mistaken, I don't remember what it was called. We featured Thug Addict was on it too, and True Dog just let me fall in the booth one day, and he just let me run my verse that I did. Yeah. So I mean, I was always just in the corner. I was ready,
just always ready. as spectating, just waiting till your chance. I like that. So what if you say your type of style? What type of style do you say you come with?
The type of style I call it.
If you had to categorize it, you don't have to. I'm just asking.
Ooh, I can't categorize.
It's hard to categorize.
Because honestly, it's hard to categorize it as a style, because basically every song I do is totally different. Right. It's totally different. Like, I don't sound the same on this track like I sound on this one. I'ma listen to it, and I'ma listen to why I can fill in it on it, and I just kind of go in.
He's my favorite rapper.
Your new single ends on YouTube. How you feel about that?
I actually like that one because it was just it set the tone for the moment right now. Like right now we just at a time where everybody is a financial world we living in right now. Basically, if you just look at what it is, a financial world we living in. And the song is basically just me telling you that I'm about my ends. Like I'm not taking nothing short, about my business, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes. If I got to go by the books, I'm gonna go by the books. If I gotta go by the rules, I'm gonna go by the rules, but I'm not gonna hesitate to bend them. Whatever I got to do.
That's dope.
That's basically what it represents.
That's dope. So besides just rapping, besides just that, what else is that you do?
Oh man, I'm into a lot. It'll take me all day to really learn everything that I'm into.
Come on.
I do a lot behind the scenes with the music. Like I film music videos for people. Well, of course, I don't film my own. I edit my own. I get cameramen to come film for me. I got my own equipment. I'm hands-on in the studio with everything. I'm self-taught with it. I taught myself how to mix, and you know, I got my own studio. I record my own stuff.
Oh, you've been at it.
Yeah, and you know, I'm basically hands-on with everything. And really, the whole thing for me doing that is, of course, I can't do everything. I can't be the cameraman. I can't be the engineer. I can't be the artist. I can't be the CEO. But my whole point of doing that was to make it easy on everybody that I'm working with. So when I'm working with a cameraman, I know what he's going through on the other side of the camera. I know how to make his job easy on this side of the camera, and it's vice versa. Whenever I'm recording a verse in the booth, I know what the engineer is going through because I've been there before, and I know exactly what he's looking for. So I learned everything to make everybody else's job easier. So whenever I do something, whenever I'm recording a project or filming a video, I try to make it real easy for everybody around.
Yeah. So what would you say you would prefer? Would you prefer the fame or would you prefer the notoriety?
I prefer the notoriety. I don't really need the fame at all. That never was really my thing. Yeah. I don't mind being seen, but I never was the type to just I want to be just big in the spotlight. This and that. But I want to be known for my message, basically. But I don't need to be famous for it. I'd rather be known for it. And if you know what I'm talking about, that's the difference between being known and famous.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I asked the question. Because most people out here, they just want, I want the flashiness, I want the fame. Hence why you don't stick to any type of genre that people are seeing right now. That's why you have your own little lane, because the motherfuckers that are waking up right now, that are realizing this shit is garbage, which people are listening to, paying into, and then they see the people that actually put in the work and the time, and that's who they gonna put their money into. That's who they gonna want to invest into, and that's who they gonna want to see more of. More people doing something different. You know, so that's, hey man, I love it. I love what the hell both of y'all are doing. Like, just to be able to come here and talk to y'all, this inspires me. Come on, man. So I appreciate the fuck out of this.
I appreciate you.
Shit, man. I know you got a new. Where is it?
Well, and I got an album I put out. I dropped last year. It's available everywhere. iTunes, all the streaming services. It's called The Hustle Continues. I put a lot of work in it. I basically did it all myself. I did the videos in there. I hired cameramen. I edited my own videos.
Recorded it.
I recorded it. I did everything on my own. I got a video that I filmed from it. It's a nice one. It's called Days. I filmed it in Las Vegas.
Oh, nice. Check it out.
And I got my favorite song that I actually did on there was the
so
first
you do have a
song.
favorite?
Yeah, it's number one. It's called Stomach. And I kind of did it like that for a reason. I released the project almost a year ago. It was on March 24th of last year. But that's the final video that I do plan on dropping for the project.
Oh, okay. The favorite one. That's dope.
I like that.
Dope.
That's the track.
Man, so man, this has been a good time. I'm pretty sure. Let them know where people can find y'all at. Like any handles, Twitter handles, Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can look me up on all those at Chop Lansky. You can pull up my YouTube. It's Chop Lansky TV. That's where you'll find my latest videos at. And you can Google me, look me up on any of the streaming services, and my music will be there.
Nice. What about you there?
You don't want to know where you'll find me at. I'm at your mama house. Nah, man. No, find me outside pouring concrete. Find me in the barbershop out Burnside, East Spillman, cutting half. I ain't that probably in the gym. You know, I coach 2 AAU basketball teams.
2 of them, not just one. 2
yeah, when I walk in the gym, your baby mama say, Coach Jay, stay clean.
Come on.
I gotta stop. But I ain't got no breaks. But yeah, find me at __ Johnny James on Instagram, _coach _J on IG, Facebook, you feel me? Johnny James Coach J. Also, you can contact me 225-933-1418 for booking, you feel me? At Highway Heaven, at Pinky Ring Music. I am that. You feel me? Who is Johnny James? Hashtag.
Johnny James.
You feel me?
Man, thank you.
I'm trying to shoot the movie too. Don't leave that part out. I forgot.
Got movies? Come on, we are working out here.
Right now.
Black entrepreneurs, man. Check it.
Right now.
That's what's up.
No, we want the series, but we got to do the movie first. You feel me?
Definitely.
So, I mean, that way we can tell a real story.
Shit.
You feel me? We only got like 4 chapters. We trying to do like 7 chapters, so we gotta live a little more to get the rest of it.
Oh man.
That's one thing we about is living. I mean, you
gotta live. You gotta live.
You
gotta live the experience life, man.
Or you exist. If you just exist, you're in the way.
You gotta be somebody.
You feel me? So we gotta live while we do it. So we're gonna live a little more, then we're gonna give you the rest of it. You feel me? By that time, you feel me? I'm trying to get a couple things clear to get this acting thing. But it's not an act. It's really like a reenactment.
It's a part of life.
Yeah, really.
Well, man, thank y'all. Chop Lansky, Johnny James, man.
Appreciate you, brother.
Dog fights, man. That's how it happens down in Gonzales, man. We do this. We do this in the impoverished, the good neighborhoods.
We're in the middle of Central Parish. You would not believe where I'm at.
This is a really good neighborhood, man. They got 2-story houses everywhere, and privileged kids on motorbikes in the streets.
We come a long way from the back road on Bishop Woods.
Behind the tracks.
Come a long way.
Behind the train.
One day we're gonna do our next interview. We're gonna bring you to Bishop Woods.
Oh, I'm prepared. I like going places.
That's it. Chill out, man.
This is dope. This has been a good time, man. I'm your host of Maniacal Menace, aka Kyle Smith. This has been Antidote.com. Till next time, we out. Is that what you like?
Pinky Ring.
Things like
don't call
Pinky
us unless the business right.
I like that. I like that. That's a a quotable statement right there. Don't call us unless the business
Don't
right.
call us unless the business right.
Come on. Come on. Having good times. Fucking right. Them dogs is whooping each other ass.